Who was the skeletal figure who walked through Skölvar? He did not come to mourn the dead. He came to claim them. His name is Argone.
War of Gods is not simply a series about gods. It is a doorway into the pantheon of Waryaume and its invisible forces, its conflicts, its alliances, and the way divine powers shape the fate of the world. In the novels and films, we follow the lives of the six peoples, their wars, their alliances, their tragedies, their victories, and their falls. But behind every event, there is another war. An older war, a quieter war, a deeper war, the War of the Gods. Through its fragments, War of Gods shows how a divine manifestation can shake a kingdom, condemn an army, save a people, or corrupt the dead themselves. Each fragment begins with a divine sign, a human interpretation, and a consequence in history. In the first visions, we return to Skölvar. There, the dead did not find rest. A skeletal figure crossed the battlefield. His name is Argone. And to understand War of Gods, we must first understand what he represents.
Argone is often mistaken for a god of death, but that is not exactly what he is. Death in Waryaume is a passage, a threshold, a place where memory, sacrifice, and the soul. Argone does not guard that passage. He violates it. He reaches into what should have been left to silence and twists it into obedience. The fallen do not return as themselves. They return as fragments, as echoes, as bodies emptied of their rightful rest. This is why Argone is feared, not because he brings death, but he corrupts what comes after it.
In Waryaume, time is not only measured by days. A legacy is 3 sacred seasons. First comes the obscurity of Argone, then the dawn of Irkay, and finally the harvest of Shibaya. Argone represents the first descent, the end of strength, the fall of light, the moment when kingdoms face exhaustion, fear, and loss. But Argone does not accept that darkness should pass. He wants the end to remain open. He wants every battlefield to become a gate, every fallen body a resource, every memory a chain. This is what makes him dangerous within the cycle. He is not only the season of death and decay, he is the force that tries to prevent the world from returning to dawn.
Argone was born from a divine lineage, and like many gods of Waryaume, his story is also a story of conflict. Against Irkay, who carries the dawn. Against Shibaya, who protects life and harvest. Against Kharon, whose warriors give meaning to sacrifice. But Argone is not alone.
From his shadow came Baal, a lesser demon born to serve his will. Together, they seek more than power. They seek to bend the seasons themselves.
To rule over the cycle of life, death, and return. And to turn the mortal world of Waryaume into a harvest for their own ambitions.